Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and in today's video I am going to be sharing with you how I caught this clean 1:10 trade on BTC USD. If you are yet to subscribe to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. You can watch previous videos so you can learn more. Share this video to other Forex traders, like, comment, ask your questions. This was a trade that played out on BTC USD on Saturday, Sunday and Monday. I got this set up on Friday evening, which was around, you can see the time right there. I got this entry around 4:35 in the afternoon. I placed my sell limit, and this was when the trade started playing out, which was the trade started playing out on, it started on Sunday and it was still playing out on Monday. So this was when the trade hit full TP, which was 1:10 trade. So quickly, I'm going to be breaking down on how I got this particular entry on BTC USD. So first of all, the first thing I did was I went to my higher time frame, which was my 4 hours time frame, to check what the price was doing, where it was coming from, and where it is probably heading to in the 4 hour time frame. So I went to my 4 hour time frame. Before I do that, let me go to replay so we can treat it like a live chat. So that was on Friday, 3rd of October. This was night, sorry. So I'm going to start right here around here, right. So first thing I did was I checked the structure in the 4 hour time frame. So I saw my low, I saw my high, I saw my low, I saw my high. But this particular high, there was something that happened at that particular high which made me know that the sales was going to prevail. Was that at the last high, the price only wicked above the structure, which means that the price is probably heading to the next liquidity, which is this liquidity right here. Since price was unable to close above the previous high, I had it in my mind that I was going to target this next liquidity, which means I've been selling BTC USD for the longest, which is from this level till this level. I've been selling BTC USD. So basically, when I saw that, I knew I was going to sell BTC USD. I wasn't looking for a buy on BTC USD. So the next thing I did was to draw my trend line. I drew my trend line, which was from this level. I drew my trend line. I realized that price broke out, bounced on this trend line, but was not able to push higher, and then price broke below the trend line and continued to push lower. So I checked for my recent resistance, recent support in the market, the most recent support in the market, so I won't be buying at the wrong zone. So I checked for the most recent support, which was this level here. So I saw that this level was my recent support. I actually don't know what is wrong with my cursor, why it is doing like this, but guess we are just going to make do with what we have right now. So basically, I knew this was my last support. You can see the weak rejections right here. So if you are here to watch videos on how to mark key levels in the market, you can watch my previous video. I already uploaded on how I mark my key levels in the market. So basically, this was a key level in the market. So if the market was basically going to stop selling, I should have a particular sign. I don't know what's wrong with this thing, but then I'm going to manage it for now for this video. Right. So if I am going to stop selling and probably the market is going to reverse and start buying, this key level is supposed to let me know that basically it has gotten to this level and the market is about to start buying. But basically, you will notice that the market did not reject the key level at this zone. You will notice that the market closed below the key level. It closed, this is the low of the key level. Basically, the market closed below the low of the key level, which simply tells me that the sell is very strong. and basically the sell is going to prevail. So after getting that, I checked for my range. Very soon I'm going to upload a video on how to mark your range in the market, how to mark your range so you can know the POIs to concentrate on, you can know the zones to concentrate on in the market. If you're about to buy or you want to sell, the points, the zones you are going to start checking for your buys or sell, so you don't focus on the wrong zone and eventually you start getting missed entry, or you start getting early entries or late entries, or you just you need a very you need knowledge on how to know your zone in the market, the way you need your POIs when your POI is no longer valid at that particular time. You just need a particular knowledge. So I'm going to drop a video very soon on that. If you actually want to learn personally on how I trade, how I navigate the market, everything I do inside the market, if you want to have a first-hand information so I can monitor you, so I can mentor you, you can message me. My phone number is on the screen, my telephone number is on the screen. You can message me on WhatsApp for mentorship, and you are going to also get to be profitable just as me. And that is with persistence, with consistency, with knowledge, because it is not always as easy as it seems. But then forex trading is very simple if you know your way around it. So let's get straight back into the video. Remember, if you are here to subscribe to this YouTube channel, endeavor to subscribe to this YouTube channel right now. Share this video, like it if you are getting what I'm teaching. And if you are confused on any part about what I'm teaching, you can comment so I can explain to you, and I can make a video on it also. So I marked my recent zone. So after marking my recent zone that this was my zone, so I dropped my lower time frame to see where I'm going to sell from in this particular zone. So I went to my 15-minute time frame to check for my possible entries in the market. So basically, in the market, I saw an high, and I saw the market push down to break this low, and the market started making lower lows. Before you know, at this part, after the market took out the resistance level, the market started retracing back to the upside. Many people are going to be caught in this trap of thinking the market has started buying again, forgetting that for a market to buy or sell, there are a lot of other things involved. The market might just be retracing for a POI, a point of interest to sell, and you will be caught up in the buy, and sometimes you'll be caught up in the sell, whereas the market is just going to a point of interest to buy. So you don't get caught up. You need to know the right point of interest to use, when to use your point of interest, and you know your zone, and when the market is already respecting a keys level in the market, so that you don't learn an entry strategy and eventually you'll be like, oh, this strategy is not working. Every strategy works. Every strategy works in the market, but every strategy does not a strategy does not work every time in the market. There is no holy grail in the market. A strategy does not work every time, but when you get your edge in the market, you'll be able to work the game of numbers in the market. So basically, let's get back to the video. I was unable to get my exact point of interest to sell in this 15 minutes, so I dropped to my 30 minutes time frame. So I dropped to my 30-minute time frame to get my point of interest. I saw several other blocks right here. I saw a lot of other blocks. I saw a breaker block, which was this. I saw another block. I saw another block. I saw another other block. I saw another other block here. There is another other block here. So how do you now know the point of interest to use? That will be in another video. You can also message me for mentorship so I can reveal all these things first and to you, so you can know the right point of interest and when to use it in the market. So basically, I realized that this was the point of interest that was valid for me to sell from. I realized this was my point of interest to sell from after waiting for my liquidity to form, because when the market was at this level, I didn't have my entry level. So I was just waiting for my liquidity in the market. So immediately my liquidity in the market formed, I placed my sell entry. I placed my sell limit immediately. So I waited for the market to just do its thing. So the market did its thing. So the market did its thing, and I saw my liquidity in the market. I saw the traps in the market. Then immediately I placed my sell limits in the market, placing my stop loss just below the last high, and I placed my take profits right at this level. So let's see what the market does. And immediately we saw that the market tapped entry, the market moved, and the market went straight to TP. So if you understand the video, you can drop a comment. Let me know you understand. If you are confused about how I got the entries in the market, you can, if you are confused about some of the things I explained in the market, you can actually message me, or you can drop a comment and I'll make video about it if I'm able to make video about it. And if you want me to be your mentor, you can text me on WhatsApp and we're going to talk about it. You can see how the market split out. The market hit my full take profit in the market. Have a nice day. Subscribe. Remember to subscribe.